Hi friends, welcome to my video. Today we're going to be doing some multimedia learning and we're going to be learning all about color. So first we're going to start by looking at the difference between what a primary color is versus a secondary color and what those specific colors are. Then we're going to talk a little bit about what a shade versus a tone is, and then we're going to explore how we get our secondary colors from our primary colors. Before I jump into what the definition is for a primary color, I just wanted to say that you can take this lesson that I'm going to do with you today and use it as a mini lesson with your students, or you can take this lesson and expand it and make it a full-blown lesson and expand more on the color wheel and on the various types and levels of color and get them explore a little bit more. But for the purpose of today, I'm just going to go through the main ideas of what you could use in a color introductory lesson. Primary colors can't be created or be mixed from other colors. They are the source of all other colors, which means that we use primary colors to create secondary colors. The primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. So now that we've learned the definition for a primary color and that they are red, yellow, and blue, what's a secondary color? Secondary colors are mixed from two primary colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So you see on my screen that we now have the color wheel. And you'll notice that the colors that are in between are primary. So for example, with our red and our yellow, the color in between that they would make is orange. So that is what they're referring to in terms of the two primary colors, red and yellow, that are next to each other will make a particular color like orange. Now we know that secondary colors are mixed from two primary colors that are next to each other on a color wheel. The secondary colors are orange, green, and purple. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. But I know a lot of students will be asking you, what about the color white and the color black and gray? So, black and white are shades. So they're used to enhance a color in terms of how bright it is or how dark it is. So, for example, if we were to take the color yellow and mix it with white, we would get a brighter, lighter yellow. Or if we were to take it with black, we'd get a darker color. Versus gray, which is a tone, so it adds like more shading to your drawing. Okay, so now that we've covered primary colors, secondary colors, tones, and shades, now we're going to get a little bit messy with our colors because we're going to explore how we get our secondary colors from our primary colors. Now, in your classrooms or wherever you're working, you're going to want to have the students dressed in aprons or messy clothing that they don't mind getting paint on. Also, if they have long hair or things that dangle in front of them like jewelry, you're going to want to have those back so that they don't get dipped in paint and then they get smeared everywhere. So, with that being said, I'm going to go change my clothes and I'm going to put my hair up just so I'm ready to explore too. Now that I'm ready to go, I hope you are too. So you can use any medium you want. I have all of my colors here of paint. I have my red, my orange, my yellow, my green, my blue, and my purple. I have little glasses here, which I'm going to be used for mixing today, just so we can see the color change as I continue to add the color. You can use a stick, or I use the end of a paintbrush when it comes to mixing, or you can use a paint palette to mix your paints in. However, now we're going to get started with our first color. So we're going to learn how to make orange. So how we make orange is something like this. So we're going to take our red paint and put it there for our equation. Plus we're going to add yellow paint to get orange paint. So I've put the two together in here and we're just going to stir it. Something like that. So now we're going to learn how to make green. So to get green, what we're going to do is we're going to have yellow paint plus blue paint. And I'm just going to casually stir them together. Okay, there you go. And as we keep mixing, we're going to see it's becoming more and more green. And we're going to add it to our palette so that we see that we have yellow plus blue equals green. Look at us go, 2 for 3. What was our last secondary color? Red plus yellow is orange, and yellow plus blue is green. What 2 colors haven't we mixed? The two primary colors are missing. Oh, what makes purple? Last but certainly not least, we're going to learn how to make purple. So, we're going to take our red paint, because that's our first primary color. We're going to take our blue paint as our second primary color to make purple. So I already have our red and our blue together. So just like before, I'm going to start stirring it together. And now as I keep stirring, you see that I have a nice purple color, kind of like an eggplant. Alright, so we're going to clean the paper towel. And now we're going to add it here. So, now we have red plus blue is purple. Look at all the colors we made today. Friends, well, I had a blast learning about color today, learning how to mix color and how to make them out of paint with you, and I hope you did too. There are 2 quick things to say though before I go. One, in other lessons, I would totally encourage you to explore shade and tone on your own, seeing how that changes the color. It is amazing. 2, any of the resources, materials, instructions, pictures that I used today in my video are provided below, so you just need to look underneath my video and you are going to see it all. And I'll see you later, Gators.